All right, I'm here today with Langford and Mel. We're gonna do a little yang-yin hip-focused flow. So we'll start to warm up our bodies, get into our hips, and then the second half of our practice, really slow down and stretch, focus around hips, legs, glutes, and everything that surrounds our hips. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll start today in a child's pose. So knees can be together or wide, big toes touch. Press your hips back, relax your forehead down. And take these first few moments really just to let your body settle. Notice how you're feeling, what's happening in your physical body. Notice what you're thinking about and what your breath is like. And if it's comfortable, start to deepen your breath and breathe in and out of your nose. See if you can send your breath into your back body, your shoulders and your low back expand as you inhale. Exhale, release some tension, some stress, anything you're holding on to. So our hips hold a lot of emotions, a lot of stress, tension. This is how our body reacts to stress as it gets ready to run, flight or fight response. So by getting into our hips, we're going to release some of that tension, stress, and stuff might come up. So just notice as we start to move how your body feels. As you next inhale, come to a tabletop, hands and knees. Stack your shoulders above your wrists, hips above your knees. And take a few rounds of cow and cat just to move through your spine. Lift your tailbone, drop your belly, shoulders back to breathe in for cow. Exhale, cat, press into your hands, tuck your chin, round through your spine. And then continue like that at your pace with your breath. You can go fast, you can go slow, you can always hold one position a little bit longer. Take one more round of breath, round of movement. Bring yourself back toward neutral and draw your knees together so they touch. Extend your right leg behind you as if you're stamping your foot into a wall. Take a breath in. Exhale, place your foot outside your left foot to the ground and look over your left shoulder toward your toes. See if you can really breathe into your right side body, your waist, your ribs, also getting into the side of your hip and the outside edge of your leg. Nice, come back to center, inhale, extend long. Strong core, strong spine. Take your left arm out in front, opposite arm and leg. So you're welcome to stay just here. If you want to move into the front of your hip already, front of your thigh, hand reaches back for your foot. If you can find your foot, kick back. Maybe even look over your left shoulder to challenge your balance. Know that wobbling is okay. So good. Inhale, release your foot, extend long. Exhale, lower hands and knees down. Other side, left leg back, take a breath in. Exhale, place your foot outside your right leg, look over your right shoulder, find some space through your left side body, and breathe here. Bring it back to center, extend your leg behind you. Strong core, engage navel to spine, right arm out in front. Feel free to stay, hang out with the length or bend your knee, find your foot. If you can find your foot, kick back, maybe look over your right shoulder. Release your foot, inhale, extend really long. Exhale, lower down. Bring your hands one handprint forward. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. And pedal out however you like here. Move around. Yeah, feel how your legs feel. As you next inhale, come onto your tippy toes. Exhale, let your heels drop to your right, toes to your left, and keep pressing your chest toward your thighs. Keep breathing. back to center. Inhale, come onto your toes. Exhale, knees, heels to your left, toes to your right. Press your chest to your thighs. Bring it back up, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or maybe one big hop all the way up to your hands. Chest forward, hands to shins, breathe in, long spine. Beautiful, exhale, fold, release it all down. Rise to standing, sweep your arms to the sky, big breath in. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, navel to spine takes you down. Lift halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, step your right foot back and gently lower your right knee down toward your mat. Both hands can come to your left thigh or up to the sky. Just find some little movements. You might pulse a little in and out, feel a stretch through the front of your right hip. Just make sure your knee's not going past your toes. You guys look awesome. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your hands down. Plant your right palm either on the ground or if you have a block or a book. Left arm to the sky for a twist. Slide your shoulders out of your ears. Get a little bit longer. One more breath in. Exhale, release your hands down. Lift your back knee. Carry your left leg up and back with you for a three-legged dog or a down dog splits, and then open up your back hip. So bend your knee like you're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. Find whatever movements feel good. It could be rolling your ankle, could be bending and straightening your leg, or drawing some circles with your knee to get into your hip joint. Yeah, nice. Extend your leg long, breathe in. Release your foot to the ground, exhale. Shift forward to a high plank upper push-up, inhale. Feel free to drop your knees. We're gonna tricep push-up or chaturanga all the way to your belly, exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale, lift your heart, shoulders out of your ears. Exhale to lower. Two more like that. Inhale, peel your heart off the ground. Exhale, release. One more, maybe your hands hover, use the strength of your back. Exhale, release your hands, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Bend your knees, breathe in, look forward. Use your exhale to step or hop toward your hands. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold, relax everything toward the ground. Rise back to standing, arms high, breathe in. Exhale, palms together in front of you. Inhale, reach high, find some length. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, navel to spine. Halfway lift, breathe in. This time as you exhale, hands down, step your left foot back and gently lower your left knee down toward the ground. Both hands can come to your right thigh or up to the sky. And just find some little pulses here, letting your hips sink toward the ground. Continue to draw your left hip forward and right hip back to find some evenness and a stretch. Continue to breathe. Find another inhale. Exhale, hands down. Left hand will stay on the ground or on a block. Right arm to the sky, twist. Slide your shoulders out of your ears. Imagine the twist through the middle of your back, your thoracic spine. It's kind of where your ribs attach. Beautiful. One more breath in. Release, exhale, hand down, lift your back knee, take your right leg up and back with you, down dog splits. Open up your hip, bend your knee, find whatever movement feels good. So it could be the same as on the other side, it could be something different. You can roll, bend and straighten, make some circles. Excellent. Extend your leg long, breathe in. Release your foot down, exhale. Shift forward to a high plank upper push-up. Chaturanga, either halfway or all the way down. Yeah, up dog or cobra, lift your heart, shoulders out of your ears. Nice, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth, make some noise. Again, big breath in, make some noise, let it out, beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop toward your hands. Halfway lift as you get there, inhale. Exhale, fold, release it all down. Rise to standing, arms float high, inhale. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Sit into a chair pose, like you're sitting into a chair. Feet can be together or hip distance. Take a little peek down, make sure you can see your toes. Yeah, and either arms up, hands to heart, or cactus, depending on what's happening with your shoulders. Shift your weight to your left foot and see if you can hover your right foot. Use your core more than your hip flexors, so try to engage. Keep breathing for 2. One more inhale. Exhale, release your foot, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, hands to shins. Exhale, hands down, step your right foot back, and you might find your blocks. For this one, if you don't have blocks at home, you can use books. Hands to your blocks if you've got them, or on the ground. Sink your hips, reach your heart forward as you inhale, find some length. As you exhale, lift your hips, begin to straighten out your left leg without forcing it totally straight. So good, 2 more like that. Inhale to bend, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, lift, find a stretch. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Bend into your front knee. Use the strength of your legs. If you need to adjust, feel free to rise to a crescent lunge all the way up. And then really draw your right hip forward, left back. Relax your shoulders and breathe. Take one more inhale. Exhale, open to warrior 2. Back heel pivots down, fingertips stretch forward and back. Little peek down at your feet, front heel in line with back heel or arch. So good. You can see your left big toe. And then we'll move a little here, getting into our hips without forcing anything. Left leg straight, palms together overhead, inhale. As you exhale, turn your right toes toward the back of the room and bend into your right knee, hands to your heart. Yeah, inhale, stand tall. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front of the room, back toes turn forward, left knee bends. 2 more like that. Inhale to lengthen, so you're moving your toes a little. Exhale, right toes back, right knee bends. You got it. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, deep bend, warrior 2, front of your mat. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out, knees always over toes. So good. Inhale and exhale. Hold your legs. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm to the sky. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Frame your left foot, right palm down, left arm up. So this time, option to stay in the twist with your knee lifted. You can always drop your back knee. Or if your knees are feeling pretty healthy and you want to move into IT bands a little bit more, see if you can turn both toes to the side of your mat, come to the knife edge of both feet, drop your right hip a little, left arm can reach back. Nice, breathe. You guys feel something? Oh yeah, one more inhale. Exhale, release, come back to center. Carry your left leg up and back, breathe in. Open up your hip, bend your knee. You can stay or you can flip it for wild thing. If you want to flip, left foot drops. Left arm reaches forward. Nice. Maybe some circles. Get into your shoulder. Both directions. Find your way back to downward facing dog. Feet together, hips to the sky. Deep breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Step or lightly hop up to your hands. Halfway lift, long spine. Fold, relax your head and neck down. Rise to standing, arms to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to your heart. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sit low. Whatever version you like with your arms. Feel the weight move into your right foot and hover your left foot. Engage your core to do that. Breathe. One more breath in. Release your foot, forward fold, let it all go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot back. You might bring your hands to your blocks. Yeah, and just like we did on the other side, reach your heart forward, sink your hips, breathe in. Exhale, lift your hips, begin to find a stretch through your right leg, head down. 2 more times. Inhale to bend and lengthen, heart forward. Exhale, lift and stretch. It's like a modified pyramid. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Find the deep bend again. Adjust your feet as needed. So if balance is tricky, feet can go wider. Strong legs, arms to the sky. And sink into your hips. One more breath in. Open to warrior 2, left heel pivots down. Notice your feet, front heel in line with back arch again. Make sure you can see your big toe and really pay attention to where your knees are moving as we flow through this. Right leg straight, palms together. Find some length, inhale. Exhale, turn your left toes, bend your left knee toward a surfer squat. Maybe you go low, maybe not, back of your mat. Yeah, back to standing. Inhale, straighten arms up. Exhale, turn your toes, warrior two to the front of your mat. 2 more times like that. Use your breath in to lengthen. Use your breath out to bend. Sink into your hips and legs. Back up. Warrior two. Last time, your breath. Keep your legs the same. Inhale, reverse warrior long through both sides of your waist. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, frame your right foot. Plant your left palm, reach your right arm to the sky. So option to stay or begin to turn your toes to the right. Come onto the knife edges of both feet. Maybe left hip drops, maybe right arm reaches back. You got it, keep breathing for 2. 1 more. Release back to frame your foot. Carry your right leg up and back, down dog splits, breathe in. Open up your hip, bend your knee. You can flip it for wild thing if you played with that on the other side. Maybe some circles in your arm. Breathe into the front of your hips, strong legs, lift. Nice. When you're ready, back to downward facing dog. Gently lower your knees down. Press back to a child's pose, hips to heels. And reconnect to your breath. Notice how your hips and your low back feel right now. Notice if any other parts of your body are talking. Lift to tabletop, hands and knees, breathe in. Exhale to downward facing dog, upside down V. Sweet, spread your feet out really wide so they come to the outside edges of your mat. Hands can always come closer to your feet. We'll take a down dog twist. Right hand somewhere on your left leg. It might be close to your knee, it might be close to your ankle. See if you can give yourself a little pull up and under. And then switch sides. Right hand down, left hand somewhere on your right leg. Find your twist. And gently release. Keep your feet wide. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, hop your feet outside your wrists and land in a forward fold with your feet wide. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Hold on to opposite elbows and sway side to side in a ragdoll. Nod your head yes, and shake your head no. Release your hands, lift halfway up again, breathe in. Exhale, bend your right knee a lot. Right fingers or palm below your face. You can always use your block. Left arm to the sky. See if you can draw your left hip back even more. Lengthen your spine to open up your chest slightly. And slowly release down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee a lot. Left fingers or palm below your face. Right arm to the sky. Find your twist. Keep breathing. Nice, and release it down. Heel toe your feet in toward each other, either hip distance or touching. Lift halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, fold, let it go. All the way to standing, arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Sit into your chair pose again. This time, hands to your heart, shift your weight to your left foot and take your right ankle over your left thigh. Really send your hips back, and if it's okay in your balance, begin to lower your elbows toward your shin. They may or may not touch. Stay active through both feet. Remember to breathe. One more full breath here. Rise to standing, take your right leg with you, arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, big step back, crescent lunge, arms up, left knee bends. Adjust as you need. Take an inhale. Exhale, open to warrior two. So similar to what we did before, We'll play. Straighten out your left leg, palms together overhead. Turn your right toes back as you exhale, get low into your squat. Just go as low as you go and you can stay. So my right heel lifts a little, yours might be down to the ground. Left toes can float. You can work balance, hands to the ground, work a stretch. Anything else that feels good. You guys look awesome, beautiful. Take 2 more full breaths. Release your hands down. Come back onto both feet. Find a horse pose. So toes point out, heels in, hands to your heart, knees bent. And then some little pulses. Just drop your butt up and down a little. Notice where you feel it. Straighten out your legs. Turn your right toe slightly forward. Bend into your left knee. Find your warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, frame your front foot. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up to meet your left. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, release, down. Rise to standing, arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Back to your chair, however you like to sit there. Same thing on the other side. So I take hands to heart, left ankle over right thigh. Press your hips back. Really stamp your right foot into the ground, and maybe you lower your elbows toward your shin. Keep breathing. Take it all the way to standing, left knee with you, one-legged Tadasana, arms high, breathe in. Exhale, big step to the back of your mat. Find your lunge. 1 inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open to warrior 2, left heel down. Same thing on this side, right leg straight, palms together, inhale. Turn your back toes to the back of your mat, sit into your squat. Woo, as low as you want to go. So Skandasana, your little surfer squat over your left knee. There you go. Excellent. Yeah, and you can see we all have slightly different variations. You can hold, you can play with balance or hands down for more of a stretch. Notice where you feel it, and notice where you can send a little bit more breath. As you're ready, make your way back towards standing. One more time in horse pose. Heels in, toes out. This time arms to the sky. Relax your shoulders. Try and look up and breathe. Straighten your legs. Turn your toes to face the top edge of your mat. Bend your right knee, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, release your hands down, frame your right foot. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your left foot up to meet your right. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, release, down. Rise all the way to standing, arms to the sky. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Take a moment to close your eyes. Reset your stance, your clothing. Readjust as you need. Gently blink your eyes open. Shift your weight to your left foot and bring your right foot up for tree pose. So you can come to your ankle, your calf, or your thigh. So you're working on that hip rotation, knee points out to the side. This is a nice stretch for your piriformis, one of those muscles deep within your glutes. Hands can stay at your heart, or if you'd like to challenge your balance, you can start to reach your arms up to the sky. Wherever you go, make sure you're breathing. Give yourself another 3 good breaths. Awesome. Hands to your heart if they're lifted. Release your right foot down to the ground. Shake out your legs. We'll do the exact same thing on the other side. So as you feel ready, weight to your right foot, left foot comes up. Find the position where you can balance. Doesn't have to be super high. Imagine rooting down through your standing leg, up through the top of your head, and then maybe play with growing your branches, arms to the sky. 3 more full breaths. And slowly release. Hands to your heart, foot to the ground, shake it out. Beautiful, guys. We'll take feet wide, about as wide as mat distance, heels in, toes out. Hands can be at your heart, at your hips, and just sit low into a squat all the way toward the ground. So as low as your butt wants to go. We've got blocks. You can always sit on blocks or a pillow or books or something. Use your elbows to press your legs open and send some breath into your low back, into your groin and inner thighs. Remember to breathe. Find one more inhale. Exhale, release yourself to a seat. One hand in front, one hand in back, or just plop your butt down. Feet together, knees out wide. Sit up tall, lengthen through your spine. As you exhale, hinge forward, think of heart toward your feet, and then relax your head and neck. You can always use your elbows to press your legs a little closer to the ground, or give yourself a foot massage, or walk your hands in front. So whatever arm variation feels right for you. Take 3 more breaths in this pose. And slowly lift yourself back up. Hands outside your knees, knees up, feet to the ground. Hold behind your knees, lean back slightly, engage navel to spine, relax your shoulders, and then float your feet. See if you can use more core than hip flexors. So if that means you need to bend more, do that. Maybe arms float, maybe arms up, legs straight. Mine will shake if I do it, so we can play. Remember to breathe, it helps to smile. Let's do 2 more breaths. One more. So good, find your way to hands and knees. You can roll over your feet or swing your legs behind you. Set up your tabletop. 3 rounds of cow and cat. Lift your tailbone, drop your belly, shoulders back, breathe in. Exhale, press into your hands, tuck your chin, round, hollow out. Just like that, twice more. Come back toward neutral. Extend your left foot out to your left, toes in line with your right knee, toes point forward. Yep, something like that. Right arm to the sky, breathe in. As you exhale, thread your hand toward your foot. It may or may not touch. Bring your right shoulder down, your face down. Left hand can stay, reach in front, or even wrap behind to find your right inner thigh. Imagine your spine growing longer as you inhale, twist slightly deeper as you exhale. Gently unwind, press into your left hand, unthread your right arm, reach it out and up, breathe in. Release just your hand, keep your leg extended, and take a child's pose with your left leg out to the side. So you can relax your forehead down, get into your inner thigh a little bit. Make your way back to hands and knees. Tuck your left knee under. Do the same thing to the other side. So we'll start with a twist. Right foot out to the right. Left arm high. Breathe in. Thread your hand toward your foot. You got it. Shoulder down, head down. Right hand can stay, reach forward, or wrap around. Find the twist that feels right in your body, your back today. Unthread, press into your right hand, lift your left arm to the sky. Inhale, release just your hand as you exhale, press back to child's pose with your right foot still out to the side. And notice what this side feels like. Everything's connected, right? So hips keep us walking, keep us upright, connect our legs to our torso. So finding these stretches will help loosen things up a little and keep all that moving correctly. Lift to hands and knees. You can tuck your right knee under. Find your tabletop. Knees together to touch. Extend your right leg behind you. And sort of like we did before, this time you're going to tuck your knee behind your left knee. Open up your feet. So depending on how tight your hips are, you might want a block to sit on. But see if you can sit all the way back between your feet. Yeah, and adjust as you need. So for more sensation, feet can go out to the sides. For less, they stay pretty close to your hips. Sit up tall, inhale. Exhale, crawl yourself slightly forward, and then just let your head and your neck relax. This is nice for the outside edges of your hips and glutes. And you might feel it a little bit in your knee too. Continue to breathe. We'll be here for a good 5 breaths. So know that you can always move if this position doesn't work in your body. Slowly find your way back to hands and knees. You can rock over your knees, reset your legs. Do the same thing to the other side. Left leg back, tuck your left knee behind your right, open up your feet, and slowly sit yourself back to the ground, to a block, to a pillow, whatever. Adjust your feet as you need. Find some length. You can always stay upright. Or if it felt nice on the other side, slowly walk forward. Relax your head and your neck. And let your breath do the work. So rather than forcing into a stretch, use your inhales to imagine more space being created where you're tight. And use your exhales to release some of the tension that's there or to slide slightly deeper into the shape. Take one more full breath. And slowly rock yourself forward onto your knees. Reset your legs. And come all the way onto your belly. So lower yourself slowly down. Bring your palms to stack and rest your forehead on your hands. Take a moment just to feel the front side of your body on your mat. And try and send your breath into your back body. Find a Sphinx pose, so forearms are parallel to each other, elbows right below your shoulders. Imagine you're pulling your hands back and reaching your heart forward, and relax your shoulders out of your ears. Nice. So you're going to stay here with your right arm, or I like to adjust my right arm to a little bit of an angle. Left hand is going to reach back for your left foot and start to pull your foot in toward your glute. It may not even get close. You guys are pretty flexible. So if it does, fingertips can turn forward and you can press down with your hand. Nice. Breathe into the front of your quads, your hip flexors. Gently release and switch sides. Left arm, whatever angle felt good on the right, or whatever angle feels good there. Right hand to right foot, pull it in. Maybe fingers forward, press down. And release. Press to hands and knees, tabletop. Swing your legs to one side, find yourself into a seat. Reach both arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, hinge forward over your legs. So feel free to bend your knees, relax your head and your neck. Allow the stretch to come more from your pelvis tilting forward than from stretching or forcing anything through your hamstrings. And gently lift yourself back up. Place your hands behind you, feet on the ground, knees to the sky. So you can always adjust the distance of your feet, and you'll see where we're going. Left ankle over your right thigh. Kind of press your knee away from you. Yeah, so I like to bring my chest to my shin and kind of scoot my butt toward my foot to make it a little bit more intense. You can rock a little side to side if you'd rather do that than stay static, or you can just hold and breathe. Let yourself scoot your butt back, uncross your ankle, switch sides, reset. Maybe chest to shin, maybe you scoot yourself a little forward. Maybe you rock side to side. Excellent. Slowly release, uncross your ankles, scoot yourself how you need. Feet on the ground, knees to the sky. Windshield wiper a couple times, side to side. Extend your legs in front. Roll yourself all the way down onto your back. And reach your arms over your head. Stretch really long. Take a big breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. One more big breath in. Make some noise, let it out. Place your feet on the ground, knees up to the sky. Bring your hands by your sides, and we'll take just one little back bend, a bridge pose. So hands flat, palms down. Press into your feet, scoop your tailbone to lift your hips off the ground. Hands can stay flat, or you can interlace and snuggle your shoulders a little closer together to open up more through your chest. Wherever you are, see if you can draw your knees forward. Feel your legs and your low back lengthen and send breath into the fronts of your thighs, your hips, your belly, and your chest. Awesome. Release your hands if they're interlaced. Roll yourself down. Hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a little squeeze, and rock gently side to side. Massage your low back, or even hands to your kneecaps, make some circles in the sky to give your low back a little massage. Keep your right knee hugging in, extend your left leg straight down toward your mat so it's long. Stay active through your left leg as if you're standing on the ground. And lift your forehead in toward your right knee. Find a little squeeze. Relax your head to the ground. Reach your right foot to the sky. Hold on anywhere behind your leg. Point and flex your toes. Roll your ankle. Find a little bit of movement there. Draw your leg a little bit closer to you. So that might be with your leg straight. It might be with your knee bent. Just find what feels good. And then holding on with your right arm, you can let go of your left. Let your leg open out to the right. So I make a little kickstand, my elbow on the ground outside my leg, and just let my leg rest in my hand. You might be able to go closer to the ground, find an inner thigh groin stretch. And if your left hip is rolling off the ground, with your left hand, press down into your left hip or thigh to really glue your left butt cheek down. pass through center. Take your leg all the way to the other side. You can switch arms. And your leg can stay straight or your knee can bend. Extend your right arm. Look over your right shoulder if that feels good on your neck. And feel your right hip move away from your shoulder. So if it's helpful, you can take one hand and kind of press your leg away so you stay long through your side body. Slowly come back towards center. Hug your right knee into your chest. Place your left foot on the ground, knee to the sky. Reach your right leg high, breathe in. And then as you exhale, thread your right foot underneath your left knee. With your left hand, see if you can reach down and find your toes. And then press your right knee down and away from you toward your mat. Yeah, notice what that feels like and where you feel it. You can stay like that, or you can reach your right arm over your head. Maybe get a little bit more into your hip flexors, your core. And slowly unthread your leg. Take whatever movements feel good. I like to kind of make some circles with my knee. Get blood flowing back into that hip socket. And we'll do the whole thing on the other side. So right leg goes straight, long down to your mat. Left knee hugs into your chest. Lift your forehead into your knees. Squeeze tight. Relax your head down. Reach your left foot to the sky. Point and flex your toes. Roll your ankle. Find all those little movements that feel nice. And kind of see how this leg feels. It might be different. And then wherever you like to hold on and however you like to do it, straight leg or bent knee, draw your leg a little closer toward your chest. Begin to open your leg out to the left. You can kickstand your elbow down if that was helpful. Right hand to your right hip bone if that helps. And slowly make your way all the way across. Switch hands. Find a twist. Imagine your hip moving away from your shoulder. And take your leg back up to the sky. Bend into your right knee. Place your foot on the ground, knee up. Thread your left foot underneath your right leg. With your right hand, find your toes. Press your left knee away from your body. And either stay or extend your left leg long over your head. Unthread, Reach your left leg to the sky or do whatever else feels good, some circles to get some blood flowing. Place your feet on your mat, knees up to the sky. Spread your feet out wide so they're on the outside edges of your mat. And windshield wiper your legs a couple times side to side. The next time your knees fall to your right, keep them there and either stay or take your right ankle on top of your left thigh for a little bit more sensation. Uncross your ankle, windshield wiper again, side to side. When your knees are in the opposite direction that you just did, let them hang out there. And either stay or take left ankle over your right thigh for a little bit more. Uncross your ankle. Take anything else your body needs before Shavasana. So it might be a couple more windshields, it might be a twist, a back bend, any other stretches. You can always roll onto your belly or go upside down. As you feel like you're ready, get comfortable for your final resting pose. That could be legs straight, legs bent, arms wherever you like. Allow your body to find some stillness. Allow your breath to get light and natural once again. And give yourself permission to just be here for the next few minutes without having to do, without having to think. Really turning on that rest, relax mode. And really allowing your body to absorb all the benefits of what you just did. You're always welcome to stay here a little bit longer. If you do feel ready to come back out of the shape, just start with your breath. Let your inhales and your exhales get deep again. Take whatever little wiggles, whatever little stretches you need. Reach your arms over your head, get long. Then with your eyes closed, turn gently to one side. Find a fetal position, knees into your chest, and take a moment there. Use the strength of your arms to press yourself up. Eyes still closed. Any comfortable seat is great. And notice here how you feel. What shifted or changed over the last 45 minutes. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. And gently bow your head to seal in this practice. Namaste. Thanks, guys. Awesome. Enjoy the rest of your day.